Hello there, everybody. This is King Mac, your friendly hamburger pal. Welcome to this feature presentation on YouTube. Be sure to enjoy a hot, fresh cheeseburger along with some delicious golden French fries, a tasty milkshake, and a nice soft drink. Thank you all for watching, and now sit back and relax and enjoy as Tony here brings you our feature presentation of TTBurger game reviews.
Hi, I'm Bob Fitzgerald, and welcome to Test Drive Off-Road.
Growing up, parents got me a guitar. Said you could do anything, kid, you could go far.
Well, I see you're finally back, everybody. Welcome back. This is Tony, and I'm bringing you more TTBurger game reviews here on my channel, TTBurger88. And we're back with more Test Drive series review and take a look at another Test Drive game here. This is episode 245, part 5 of 8 this time. Yep, we're almost done here, or more than halfway done. Before we get started, I'm going to shout out to Freakin' HD and SubZeroMNX King Mac, along with the Hyperlamnia, Brickles with Stateside, Megs, Black Healer, Uncle G, Rockstar Pool 69, The Sensational Gent, Homie RJ, and the Fan Gaming, Entertainment, stuff and more. And to everyone who has supported this channel, for you guys, the channel would not be as big as today. So I thank you all from the bottom of my heart. Before we dive into the Test Drive Off-Road series review, don't miss what happened in the last part. Here's a TTBurger recap, fresh and hot off the grill, so what you missed. I took a look at Test Drive 2002 for the PlayStation 2 and gave it a 6 out of 10 because while it had interesting graphics like that, and it had a lot of cars and stuff, had a cool character. The problem is a lot of the problems are from Test Drive 4 and 5 are back, and they hampered the game for sure, and just wasn't that good of a game overall and stuff like that. It was a fair game, recommended a rental, or just buy from a friend or something like that to play for a weekend or so. And now, like I said, we're gonna zoom ahead to the Test Drive Off-Road series with off-road vehicles like a Hummer, a Jeep Wrangler, a Land Rover 90, and a Chevrolet K1500 Z71, and more. And we got the game right here. This is Test Drive Off-Road for the PlayStation P Series C, released on March 27, 1997. Like I said, I know I messed up when I said Test Drive 4 was the first Test Drive game. But what I meant was it was the first regular Test Drive game, not counting off-road and stuff. So my fault there. I made a mess up there. So my apologies. And you know, I actually like this game. I know it's not aged well for its time, but it was a fun game. This game right here introduced me to Hummers. Yes, as a kid, this game introduced me to Hummers. Somehow I heard of Hummers and stuff and more. And it was a cool time for sure, because when I was a kid, I saw the game at like Funkoland, which now called GameStop, and I saw the game and it had a Hummer on it and stuff, and I'll admit, it was pretty cool. And I was confused, I confused the game to Vigilante 8 for unknown reasons, but I got the game and saw the Hummer on there, and I thought, hey, this is pretty cool. Aside from some quirky issues that I will talk about later. But let's get started here. We start with this Fmv Lengthy Scene, and the Fmv scene shows that the vehicles like the Hummer and more going through terrains like snow, dirt, mud, and more. It looks really cool, especially with the song Enough by Gravity Kills. After that, we hear a voice saying, "Hi, I'm Bob Fitzgerald, welcome to Test Drive Off-Road," and Bob Fitzgerald is a sport announcer, well, he was back in the day. Then we get to the menu screen, more Gravity Kills, pick one of 3 modes: Practice Race, which is obvious, Mixed League, where you race with like a mix of different classes of vehicles, and Class League, which is where you and the opponents are in the same class, like a Hummer class, Jeep class, and more. But we see footage from both Mixed and Class League. Like I mentioned, Mixed League is a mix of vehicles together, and Class League is each in the same class, like a Hummer and more. Pick one of 4 vehicles, the 4 color schemes, and I like the main screen, like how it has Bob Fitzgerald explaining everything and explaining each vehicle. And there are times where I just would like pick through the selection just to hear Bob Fitzgerald say each name over and over, because it kind of went well with Enough by Gravity Kills in the background and stuff and everything. I know it's weird, but I was having fun, and it is still fun to this day. I'm going to pick the Hummer, the black color one, because it's the default color, and the Hummer is the main vehicle on the box art. And we get into the race. You know, the graphics are okay, nothing special nowadays, but at the time they were okay. The vehicle models look great, and the racetracks look okay, even though a lot are similar to one another. And the frame rate is decent at 30 frames per second, but my main complaint is the draw distance. The draw distance is very bad. You will not see things until last minute, and you will crash into stuff, costing you precious seconds and costing you the race. The Fmv scenes look nice, I'll say that much as well, and we are racing through the opponents here while Bob Fitzgerald comments on how we were doing or complains like when we crash or something like that. And being sure we hit the checkpoints and more. The races are simple, sometimes with some challenging, but for the most part the game is easy and the ability to come in first place, unlike Test Drive 4 and 5, and Test Drive 2002. But the opponent AI can be too easy at times. You can win a lot of the races, and when you beat the cup or so, you can FMV and start another cup. Bob Fitzgerald does get a little annoying at times when he says the same stuff over and over again, which can be like ear rape, but it's not as bad. I've heard worse. You need to be sure you hit all those checkpoints. If you miss one, you have to go back and go through it, and this is annoying because you have to be sure to drive over the checkpoint line, or you can't be off at all. If you're off, like don't hit the line at all, it won't count. You have to drive somewhere on the checkpoint line, and you have 5 checkpoints each track must pass through. You must come in third or better to advance, and you must come in first with the most points to win the cup. I did not really touch on the sound here, so here we go. The music is kicking ass with tunes like Gravity Killed and some instrumental tunes as well that range from rock and techno tunes I enjoy. There are only 3 Gravity Kill tunes. I wish there were more. Those tracks are Blame, which is in the opening cutscene, Enough, which is in the menu and some of the ending scenes, and Guilty, which is in the little introduction and stuff before the opening scene and in one of the ending FMV scenes for sure. And there are instrumental versions of these songs as well. Bob Fitzgerald does a good job at commentary, but he repeats the same lines over and over, which can get kind of annoying and stuff. But I've heard worse though. Now this is a good game, but I gotta continue with some of the flaws here. There are only 4 vehicles total, and that's it. Sure, you can unlock a monster truck, a hot rod, a stock car, and a 4x4 buggy, but they can only be used in practice mode, so it makes unlocking them kind of pointless. The vehicles have very stiff handling to them when turning, and if you flip upside down, so you will reset back on the track. You have the option to reset yourself if you're off the track by pressing the R2 button, but the thing is when you reset back to the last checkpoint you cross, so you will be far behind and have to catch up in some miracle. And after you complete all the cups and stuff, there's not much replay value to it, but it's still better than Test Drive 4 and 5. Final thoughts: if you like off-road racing, and we're a fan of the Test Drive James like that, Test Drive Off-Road does definitely deliver. I give Test Drive Off-Road an 8 out of 10 because of the problems I have with it, but still a great game that should not be overlooked. And that's it for episode 245, part 5 of 8. Stay tuned for part 6. We're going to take a look at the sequel to Test Drive Off-Road 2, that came out around the holiday season of 1999. And how does this game fare? There's a plan on Netflix. All I gotta say, you know what to do. Subscribe, like, comment down below, and click on the links if you want to join my Discord group, my Facebook group, and like my Facebook page, and more and more. Which all I gotta say is Tony, peace and out, have a great day, and see you on my review of Test Drive Off-Road 2. Take care, everybody.